I mean, I'm still waiting for you to give me credit for changing your mind and making you realise the clever things in life. But I'm a total sceptic when it comes to anything that's slightly magical or slightly. But you know, I used to listen to your airy fairy kind of stories about, you know, connections with the universe and stuff like that, and I've started to process it, but it's still in the logical way that my mind likes to work, i.e., you know, there has to be a link from A to B. There has to be something that got it from there to there. There's no oh yeah, and then we jump to this, you know. So the whole thing about kind of like being at one with the universe and things like that, you just sound like a stupid hippie.
Well, could you ever be at one with the universe? It's massive.
But when you think about the individual individual atoms and stuff, where protons and neutrons and electrons, is the energy of it, supposedly
the graphics,
the energy in an electron cannot be at the same potential as any other electron that exists in the whole universe.
A bit like
and so the second the energy of one electron changes,
pixel can be the same as other pixel.
It affects the entire, so like the butterfly effect, it's almost, you imagine this, right, imagine you're in a ball pit, and you said this to me before, kind of thing, as if you've got like a grid of atoms all the way around you, so these balls are all lined up, and if you make a movement with one of them, that ripple effect is instantaneous. It's
like the train station,
right the way through every single electron that exists in the universe.
It's like the train station when it changes all the train times at once. Like every movement, it's like that. It resets it, resets the pictures a billion times a zillionth of a second. Like constant flickering changes of the universe, just atoms just moving from here to there to everywhere to form structures that you can adapt and walk around in and have a jolly good time as being alive in the human land of the world and eyes. That's it, you know, look around you. It's all atoms moving, the whole universe moving all the time. That's not a bad thing to think about, is it? Like, you just move your neck, right? You've moved the universe. Move your nose. Oh, you've moved the universe. Have a poo. The universe is shattered into... I can't even think how many times that's changed. Yeah, go for a walk. The universe changes lots. So the more things you do, you affect the universe.
I just want to say, Slaw has tweeted. He sent us a little picture. The path to the... And it's a meme, but it's quite a cool looking one.
Slaw's clever.
The path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my effing problem. Slaw, that's not what we're trying to portray.
No, actually,
we're trying to connect people.
There's wisdom in that, because, like, if you think of that, it's not your problem, then you ain't got the problem. It could be your situation, but if it's not, the situation's not a problem, he's come up with the whole Buddhist textbook in one swaall foop.
You are listening to the Muggy Bonehead Show, live. Don't forget to follow the Muggy Bonehead radio show, hosted by Billy Hayes and Dan Rayner.
Well out of order.
What was that noise?
And at first it was just me and Danny on it. And then once we got on it, we decided, like, all the rest of the geezers on the van were a bit sort of mugs, like we couldn't really have a laugh at them. And all the others were just muggy boneheads anyway, like, you know.
Billy Hayes is a genius as far as I'm concerned. He's a songwriter, and he does radio shows with
the orangutan.
I'll be pretty happy.